The Zimbabwean government is working on an ICT startup policy that aims to stimulate the digital economy and capacitate innovative startups in the country. Eben Mabunda brings us the following report.
Zimbabwe is seeking to leapfrog onto the fourth industrial revolution by capacitating innovative startups in the country. Minister of ICT ZtnPrime told a convention of innovators that a new ICT startup policy is being drafted and is expected to be ready at the close of 2024.
What we have done is we have already started engaging so that at least we then see where we can then be able to come up with a relevant one, a customized one, which is just so specific to ICT. So that is what we're working on now, and I can say, yeah, I'm sure we're going to be done by the end of the year. We'll try to make sure that we push towards us having an ICT startup policy.
The government says the framework will seek to incentivize foreign and local investment into Zimbabwe's startup ecosystem.
It's important for us to see how we can get on tax holidays, tax incentives. I think it's important, and also be able to offer some solutions to companies that would want to invest, especially in the young people that would want to invest in the sector. We look at incentives that we can also come up with. Of course, we're still open to that, to come up with a right framework which will see us going.
Startups are tech-driven, scalable businesses which are usually capital-intensive and require patient capital, which banks may not be keen on providing, especially in the absence of collateral. Kahonde is the founder of Kagrisol, a smart tech company operating in Zimbabwe.
It offers agricultural services, that is design and installation of irrigation systems, that is linking the mechanization aspect of agriculture, that is agronomical consultations and services, that is the drainage systems of the farms, agribusiness consultations.
But like many startups in Zimbabwe, Kagrisol needs capacitation to make a greater impact.
Currently, we are self-funding, but we are looking for funding. But what we do is, currently when we are operating, we offer the quality, the best of quality in terms of the service we provide.
The big question is, what should characterize the new ICT startup national policy for Zimbabwe?
We want to really see how the youth are being taken care of in that policy. Because if the youth are going to have startups in tech, it means there's need for funding. Because the tech field for startups is hard. How are we going to keep them going? How are we going to sustain and keep this talent? Brain drain is real. They all go and they get better pastures.
One, the recognition, because the recognition and the clear definition of what a startup is, and then also provisions for, support in terms of the funding, in terms of the tax holidays that the minister was talking about, something that will make it easy for the startup founders to find their footing.
I would like to see in that policy sections where there are direct guidelines on partnerships between startups and larger corporations.
Consultative processes will take place within the government and with relevant stakeholders for what may be a necessary step in the right direction. Eben Mabunda for ZtnPrime.
Look, it is important to put a frame